Good evening, everybody. My name is Baso. This is Andrea. Today we're going to do 3 hamstring exercises and knee friendly. So just in case, people out there that have bad knees, this is actually easier on the knees to do. So we're going to do 3 exercises. So the first exercise we're going to actually do is the leg curls, but instead of doing with the leg extension machine, we're going to use resistant bands and a bench. So if you don't have a bench, you can actually use a chair. So we're going to use today's exercise, same thing. We'll do isometric holds. We're going to hold for 30 seconds, and then we're going to go into the reps. Remember, you're not going fast with the reps, slow and control. 1, 2, 3. So 3 exercises today, knee friendly exercises, 2 exercises for all the hamstrings, and then we're going to work the inner part of your hamstrings in the inner groin area. So we're going to actually do the hip abductors, and we'll show you how to do that. Strong hamstrings help support your knees and help support your back. So if you have weak hamstrings, they're going to affect the way your knee and your lower back is. So you have to have strength with mobility in that. So we're going to do 3 hamstring exercises today. But before you do any of the exercises, make sure you get a clearance through your doctor saying it's safe to do these exercises. Okay, we'll get started. So Andrea is going to we got a resistant band and we got ankle straps. So she's going to tie the ankle straps to her ankles. Yep, 1 on each one. And we're going to do isometric holds. So the isometric holds, you don't have to go up heavier in weight. The longer you hold it, the more it's actually going to burn. So it's going to feel like it's more tension. And with the resistant band, it has variable tension. So the more you pull on it, the more tension, the more resistance it has. So we're going to start off with 30-second holds. Ready? Let's go. Good. See? So her feet is actually not touching the ground. She's curling it. And where the bench, there's a bar right underneath the bench. She's actually curling it all the way back. So she's going to hold that for 30 seconds. Once the 30 seconds is up, she's going to give me 30 slow control reps. Again, there's nothing pivot on her knees, on her thighs to put pressure on her knees. It's all free. So nothing pressed against her legs or anything. All right, 30 seconds. Give me 30 reps. Squeeze. So don't go all the way out full extension. Keep the tension in the band like she's doing. And she's going to do 30 reps. So keep that tension in the hamstrings and curl it back. So if you really want a good hamstring burner without having to put so much tension on your knees, this is the one. Now, resistant band according to your strength. Now, you can deviate. This is about a 40-pound resistant band. So you want to make sure you may start off with like 30 pounds or 20-pound resistant band and just add. Remember, the first time you're doing this, start light and then gradually go up. So we're doing 30 seconds with 30 reps. We're going to do actually 2 more sets. So just to show you that we just don't do it for the video. So she's going to rest 30 seconds. So whenever we do these sets, you want to do 3 to 5 sets, 30-second rest between each exercise, not long rest periods, and then you'll go into it again. Now we're going to do another 30 seconds with 30 reps. So we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So what you think, Andy?
It's hard.
It's burning?
It's really pulling, yeah. It's burning.
So any pain in the knees?
No.
So no tension in the knees at all. It's all in the hamstring. You see her form. So when you do hamstring curl, to get that real good burn, you need to actually curl it back as far back as you can. So that way you can really fire up those hamstrings. And when you do it, keep your toes parallel to each other and point it straight ahead. Don't tilt your feet position because the different position works different parts of your hamstring. So make sure feet are parallel. All right, give me 30 reps. So this is set number 2. So typically you want to do 3 to 5 sets. And then like if you do it this week, 30 seconds with 30 reps, Next week, change the variation. Go 35 seconds, 35 reps. Always change up the variation, the hold, so that way it's always constantly tricking your muscles. Again, about 40-pound resistant bands, 2 ankle straps can be done at home. You can ankle the resistant bands to, like, you know, if you can do it in your garage, you can ankle something that's solid in the garage, some kind of fixture, or you can go outside, take a chair and strap it down, anchor it down to a tree. So many possible opportunities to do that. So good. So that was set number 2. We'll do one more. So we actually do 3 sets today. So you can actually see what a full workout, what kind of workout that we do. 3 sets is minimum, but typically we do anywhere between 3 to about 5, maybe sometimes 6, 7 sets. Reason why so many sets is because we have to fire up those muscles first. Make sure we get them fired up before we go heavier or adding more resistance. All right, last set, hold it for 30 seconds. So if I wanted to make this harder, I can push the resistant band, or what I got to anchor to some weights. I can push the weights further back, or I can just add time. So I can do 30 seconds the first set, 45 seconds the second set, 60 seconds for the third set, or I can add more tension. So there's many different variations of how you can do this, so that way you can trick your muscles. All right, good. 30 seconds, 30 reps. We're burning.
Yes.
So last set, you're gonna do, again, we did 3 sets, 30-second holds, 30 reps. You see her leg is not moving, only thing, and her feet is not on the ground, so she actually curling it. Oh, see, they're working. She had to stop. So see her feet position parallel, and she's not dragging it on the floor. 30 reps. Good job. So we're gonna go to exercise number 2. So stay tuned. All right, exercise number 2. This works your abductors, your inner thighs, your groin area. Again, you need to work all the different angles of your hamstring and not just one angle. The groin area, and this actually works your abductor, but seated, it actually works all the way down to your ankles. Again, this helps support your knees, so helps support your back. So we're gonna do each individual legs. We're gonna do 30-second holds, 30 reps. So isometric holds, so go ahead, pick your leg up. So she's gonna hold it. What she did, got an ankle band around her ankles, and she got a 60-pound resistant band. So she's actually, leg is off the ground, and she got it as far as she can towards her other foot. Going to hold it for 30 seconds. Once the 30 seconds up, she's going to give me 30 reps. Not super fast, about medium speed. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me 30 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Rest 30 seconds. 30-second rest between each set. Try not to go further than that. While you're doing these exercises and with the isometric holds, you will build endurance as well. Again, these exercises are knee friendly, and all is a resistant band and some ankle straps. So you don't have to get super fancy with any of it. You can do these from home. All right, let's go. Set number 2, 30-second holds. All right, up. So if I wanted more tension, I'll make her go further away. to add more tension. So again, resistance band is variable tension. So the further you go, the more you pull on the resistance band, the more resistance that the band has. And again, it's knee friendly. So it's not, and you don't have to start out with this resistant band is as intense as this. You can start with a 20 or 30 pound one too. So you don't have to go this hard. All right, give me 30 reps. Keep her feet straight, perpendicular from the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Rest. So the key here is not to flip-flop between each leg. Stay with the same leg, give it a little bit of rest, and do the other leg. So we're gonna do 3 sets of 30 seconds, and then we'll do the other 3 outside of the video because we got one more exercise to show you. So we'll come back to the other leg, but we're only gonna do one more set. So we're actually doing 3 sets so that everybody can see what the actual workouts look like. So that way when it's not just for show. All right, last one. 30-second holds. Ready? Let's go. Hold. So it's very important to work your groin area, and there's many different variations of how to do it, but this one here is easier on your hips because you're laying down and you're really isolating that groin area. So this one here, I've tried different variations, like in the gym with the cable. You can do the cables at the gym, but sit down on the floor instead of trying to stand up and do it. All right, 30 seconds, give me 30 reps. So as she's doing the reps, yes, you can do it with cables, but resistant bands I love resistant bands. If you ain't noticed, I do a lot of training with resistant bands. So she's gonna give me 30 reps, feet pointed up, 30 reps. So a lot of people that have groin issues, a lot of like runners, a lot of people, soccer players, basketball players, anybody that does a lot of running, actually have groin issues. So you may have flexibility in your groin area, but do you have the strength? So you got to strengthen that groin area. So this is one to really help your groin area. So now we're going to go to exercise number 3. So you can take that off. So exercise number 3 is knee friendly again. So we're going to do the hamstring thrust. So this is exercise number 3, is knee friendly. Now there are some variations. Usually when people have knee problems, it's either in the center or in the inside or the outside. So if you're feeling any kind of like little bit of aggravation in inside, just tweak the positioning of your feet and it'll make a difference. So you can still do these, but just tweak it. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. And I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So these are called hamstring thrusts. Isolating the hamstrings. The further away you are, the more difficult the exercise is. So what makes it even more difficult? She's on the foam roller. So the foam roller moves front to back. So as she's holding it, she has to have to control the foam roller. So when she does it, the feet is pointed directly in the air and she's doing like a hip thrust. But instead of filling in her hips, it's all hamstring. So the closer your feet, yes, the easier it is, but you're going to engage the hips more. So we want to engage more hamstrings, extend it out. So the modification is just to put your feet on the ground and not on the foam roller. So again, this is knee friendly. If it does bother your knee, switch to doing it on the floor then versus on the foam roller. All right. Exercise number 3, we're adding a 25-pound weight to her thighs, and she's going to hold it for 30 seconds with 30 reps. Ready?
Better no shoes or shoes?
No shoes. So yes, it's better to do it without shoes. Most shoes have that rigid edge in the back. This way your heel's directly on the foam roller. So the weight goes here. 3, 2, 1, up. So she's going to hold it for 30 seconds. hips off the ground. She's actually laying on some mats. There's 2 mats to help elevate her a little bit and make it a little bit more challenging for her hamstrings. So you see her feet is pointed straight up in the air, 25-pound weight. Now, first time doing this, I would advise you just do your body weight first. So she got 7 more seconds. Right after it, she's gonna give me 30 thrusts, but not super fast, medium speed. Good, 30 seconds. Ready? 1, nope, thrust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Rest. So that was set number 1. So only her back up to her lower back is on the mats, and she got 2 mats stacked on top of each other. Her glutes is actually on the floor, and then again, her heel is on the foam roller dead center and feet pointed straight up. And then she just raises her hips. You may not be able to do this far out, so bring it a little closer. So set number 2, ready? Same thing, 3, 2, 1, up, hold. As you can see, hips ain't on the ground, it's actually off the ground. All the emphasis is in the hamstrings, and her feet is pointing straight up with a 25-pound plate. She's gonna hold it for 30 seconds. Once the 30 seconds is up, she's gonna give me 30 reps again. You have any questions, feel free to reach out. Again, this is easier on the knees than a lot of the exercise like leg extension, leg curls. Even if your back is aggravated, all right, give me 30. Even if your back is aggravated, this is, again, easier in the back. If your back does aggravate a little bit, put a weight belt on. That'll help support your back. But if your back is starting to agitate, that means we need to work on your core, work on strengthening your glutes, all the stuff that I preach about in the videos all the time. Remember, it's not one thing that causes the problems to occur. It's many different factors that plays into it. So you have to make sure you correct those in order to permanently fix the issues that you have. What number you on? Good. That was set number 2. We'll rest. And the third set, we're going to actually isolate it. So we're not going to do 3 sets with this, so that way you can see it. So I know you've seen how we did it. Now, when we did the leg curls, they had its own resistance band, so you can actually, each one. When we did the abductors, they had single legs, so it's good to isolate each leg or each muscle. So here, we're gonna do single legs. So she's gonna start with her, you always wanna start with your non-dominant leg. So she's right leg, so we're gonna start with the left. Ready? Single legs, up. So basically, she only got one leg on it, the other leg is up. She's gonna hold it for 30 seconds. And then after the 30 seconds, she's gonna give me 15 reps. But if it wasn't on a video, we'll actually do 30. But we're trying to cut the video so it's not too long. But make sure you include this as your last. So it can be set number 4 or set number 5 and isolate your hamstrings. All right, good. 30 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. As you can see, she brought the foam roller a little closer. You see her knees are bent a little bit more than straight. That's because the single legs are a lot more difficult to do than your 2 legs. And then when you're doing these single isolations, you're gonna realize that if one's more dominant than the other one, you're gonna know when you actually do each one. So remember, don't ignore the issues you have in your legs. Address it. Feet, body, anything in your body. Address it. Try to find a solution so that way you can permanently fix it. All right, this one we're not going to actually wait. We're going to go straight into the other leg. 30-second holds. Ready? 3, 2, 1. This one I don't like to rest because while the left leg is doing it, the right leg is actually resting. So you can go straight into the other leg. So she's gonna hold it for 30 seconds and do 30 reps after it. And those are 3 different easy on the knees hamstring exercise that can be done at home. So days when you don't feel like lifting super heavy, you want like a soft, easy hamstring. I wouldn't say really easy, but a little bit less weight wise, you can do these. And you can do these actually before, all right, give me 30, before you get into the heavy lifting like the RDLs or deadlifts. So if you do these before you go into the heavy ones, that'll help out a lot. So make sure you can incorporate this as a warm up before you go into doing something super heavy. I mean, you got 15 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. So that's it. Y'all have any questions, leave us a comment. Like I said, this is easier on the knees. If you don't know, try it. You'll see. It's really good hamstring workouts, just to give you something different from going to the gym, and it's easier on the knees. Andrea did good. As you can see, it wasn't too easy. She stopped a few times between some of those sets. So thank you, Adrian, for working out. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you have any questions, feel free to leave us a comment and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. All right. Have a good evening. Thank you.